What's going on, Whites faithful? Put down whatever you're doing because I've got 3 absolutely explosive transfer stories that are about to send shockwaves through Elland Road and the entire football world. We're talking about deals that could either catapult us straight back to the Premier League or leave us scratching our heads wondering what just happened. Picture this. A striker so good he's being compared to Erling Haaland, a Georgian magician who could be our next Brazilian superstar, and a Senegalese midfielder that Atletico Madrid are desperately trying to steal from us. Each of these stories is developing right now, and the drama is absolutely off the charts. One involves a 50 million price tag that's got everyone talking, another features a bargain deal that's almost too good to be true thanks to a shocking relegation. And the third, well, let's just say Fabrizio Romano himself just dropped a bombshell that changes everything. Smash that like button right now if you're ready for some serious transfer chaos, and don't you dare scroll past without subscribing, because what I'm about to tell you will have you checking your phone every 5 minutes for updates. Drop a comment with your wildest transfer prediction, because after hearing story number 1, you'll understand why Daniel Farke and the 49ers are either about to pull off the transfer coup of the century or watch their dreams crumble before their eyes. The first story involves a striker whose name is making Fulham fans absolutely furious, but the mixed signals coming from London are driving everyone completely insane. Rodrigo Muniz, the Brazilian striker who's got Leeds United fans dreaming and Fulham supporters in absolute panic mode. This is the story that's dominating every transfer forum, every WhatsApp group, and every conversation in pubs across Yorkshire. Can you believe this, Whites faithful? Leeds have reportedly been quoted £50 million for Muniz. 50 million. That would smash every transfer record in our club's history. But here's the thing. When you're talking about a striker who's being compared to Erling Haaland, maybe that's exactly what it takes to get back to the promised land. Muniz has been absolutely sensational for Fulham, and his form has caught the attention of Tottenham and clubs across Europe. This lad knows how to find the back of the net, and with our current striker situation, he could be the missing piece that transforms our entire attack. We've already brought in Lucas Nemeka, but clearly Daniel Farke wants more firepower up front. But here's where it gets absolutely mental. Fulham are sending completely mixed signals. 1 minute they're saying Muniz is simply not for sale, the next minute they're chasing Ricardo Pepi, Mehdi Taremi, and now Romulo from Göztepe. They've literally bid 16 million for Romulo, and are willing to go over £20 million. Think about it. Why would you spend over £20 million on another striker if you're not planning to let Muniz go? Fulham fans are ridiculing us on social media, trying to make the transfer happen themselves because they know deep down their club is acting shady. Behind the scenes, their club is acting like they're already planning life without their star striker. The Brazilian has Raul Jimenez as competition right now, but with all these new striker targets, his position in the pecking order could drop dramatically. David Ornstein and Lyle Thomas are both covering this story, which means it's as serious as it gets. Sky Sports doesn't waste time on fantasy transfers. The 49ers know that landing Muniz would be a statement signing that tells the entire championship we mean business. This would be the kind of marquee signing that shows we're not just hoping for promotion, we're demanding it. But this story is just getting started, because the second bombshell involves a deal so good it almost seems too good to be true. Remember when Victor Orta discovered Rafinha for just £17 million and everyone thought he was mental? Well, history might be about to repeat itself with Georgia's Mikhail. This Georgian superstar has been absolutely on fire, Whites faithful. We're talking about 36 goal contributions in one season. That's the kind of numbers that get you noticed by the biggest clubs in Europe. And now, thanks to Lions' shocking relegation to League 2, Mikhail could be available for the exact same fee we paid for Rafinha. Mikhail price tag has dropped from 25 million to just 17 million pounds because of Lions' financial disaster. Can you believe it? We could be getting a player who scored 11 goals and provided 6 assists in League 1 for the same price we paid for the Brazilian who's now being tipped for the Ballon d'Or by Thierry Henry. The similarities are absolutely incredible. Rafinha was 23 when he joined us from Rennes. Mikhail is 24 and desperate to escape Lyon's relegation nightmare. Both players can operate on the wing or up front, both have that magic touch in the opposition box, and both have that hunger to prove themselves at the highest level. But here's what makes this even more exciting. The stats comparison is mind-blowing. While Rafinha had 8 goal involvements in his final Rennes season, Mikhail managed for Lyon. He had 123 touches in the opposition box compared to Rafinha's before. This Georgian wizard is already performing at a higher level than our Brazilian was when we signed him. Daniel Fark knows exactly what he's doing here. He's trying to replicate the Rafinha formula that saw us turn a £17 million investment into a £55 million profit while getting some of the most exciting football we've seen at Elland Road in decades. Mikhail Tadze almost rejected moves before, just like Rafinha was hesitant to leave Rennes, but Lyon's relegation changes everything. The Georgian international brings that versatility we desperately need. He can play across the front line, create chances, score goals, and most importantly, he has that hunger to prove himself in English football. Nicolo Tagliafico has also been linked with a move from Lyon, so we could potentially raid their relegated squad for multiple gems. Fans are going crazy on social media demanding we make this happen. The timing is perfect, the price is right, and the talent is undeniable. But just when you think this transfer window couldn't get more exciting, Fabrizio Romano drops an absolute bombshell about our pursuit of one of Europe's most promising midfielders. Here we go. Well, not quite yet, but Fabrizio Romano has just revealed that Leeds United are in active negotiations for Habib Diarra, and the details he's dropped are absolutely mind-blowing. Diarra is the 21-year-old Senegalese midfielder who's got Atletico Madrid desperate to sign him. Think about that for a second. One of the biggest clubs in Europe wants this kid, but we're the ones actually in negotiations. This is the kind of signing that announces Leeds United are back in the big leagues. Romano confirmed that Leeds have tabled a £23.9 million bid and that they are in negotiations for the player. He's really appreciated. Diarra is one of the most appreciated options internally. When Fabrizio Romano starts talking about negotiations being underway, you know things are getting serious. But here's the drama. Strasbourg want £25 million, and with Atletico Madrid circling like vultures, every day we delay could be the day we lose out on this incredible talent. Diarra isn't just promising for the future, he's already a leader at 21, exactly the kind of player who could transform our midfield immediately. What makes this even more crucial is that Diarra has been impressing for Senegal during international duty in June. His performances have only heightened our pursuit, and Strasbourg's club president has already given him permission to leave. They're willing to accept the right offer, and we're clearly in pole position. Everton were also interested, but it seems like we're the ones pushing hardest for his signature. The 49ers have already shown they mean business by signing Jakubijol for £15 million, but Diarra would be the signing that proves we're not messing around. This lad has been impressive for both Strasbourg and Senegal, and landing him would be a massive statement of intent. Romano calling him one of the most appreciated options internally tells you everything you need to know about how highly rated Diarra is within our club. This isn't just another target, this is a player our scouts and coaching staff believe can be absolutely transformational for our midfield. The pressure is on because Romano also confirmed that it's not an easy deal because of the valuation, but the fact that talks are ongoing gives us real hope. We can't afford to beat around the bush with this one. Atletico Madrid won't wait forever, and neither will Diarra. White's faithful, this is our moment. We could be looking at Muniz, Mikhail Tadze, and Diarra all wearing the white jersey next season. That's £90+ million worth of talent that could transform us from championship hopefuls to Premier League certainties. Smash that subscribe button because these stories are developing by the hour, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Which of these three signings would excite you the most? Are you willing to see the 49ers break the bank for Muniz, or would you rather see us build for the future with Mikhail Tadze and Diarra? Can lightning strike twice, or are we about to witness the most ambitious transfer window in Leeds United's modern history?